President Jacob Zuma will today hand over prizes to the annual JG Zuma Marathon in Greytown in KwaZulu-Natal. The 42.5-kilometer annual marathon, which aims to promote healthy lifestyle amongst young and the old people, commenced at Mpolweni outside Pietermaritzburg and finished at King Edward Park in Greytown. The competition also included athletes participating in the 21 and 10 kilometers marathon as well as 5 kilometers fun run. Now, for more information on this, we are joined by NN7 reporter Lungani Mnguni. Lungani, welcome to NN7. Can you please give us the insights of what this marathon is all about?
Very good morning, Palisa, and good morning to our viewers at home. Palisa, we're here in Greytown, where we just saw the marathon, the JG Zuma Marathon, commence from this morning. Well, Palisa, just to give us a deep insight in this regard, we do have the mayor of Umvoti, local municipality, Mr. Ngobeni, just to give us a full insight and as to what the marathon is about and the initiative and the resolutions and the goals that the marathon meets in this regard. Mr. Ngobeni, thank you very much, sir, and a very good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. We understand the JG Zuma Marathon commencing here at your municipality. Just kindly give us a brief insight as to what it is about.
Well, I must say that this is a marathon that started 2 years ago, so this is the third marathon in a year. So every time it happens, it ushers in a moment of happiness to the people of Umvoti, for many reasons. Part of those reasons is that whenever it happens, there are economic spin-offs. It brings many people to the town. They come and spend their money here. So I've been receiving very positive reports from the business sector that every time this Jacob Zuma Marathon happens, the legacy that it leaves behind is the economic spin-offs. But over and above that, as the nation, we've got a project of the nation building. And for us to build the nation, you need the instruments. And art, culture, and heritage forms part of the instruments that you can use to build the nation. And here we are celebrating the life of Jacob Zuma, the president. This is the man who belonged to the generation and the group of women and men who have made a significant contribution in changing the conditions of the South Africans. So his name must be celebrated. Through his contribution, Jacob Zuma has become a property of us as the nation. So he belongs to the heritage, then we must use it to actually build the nation. So we are very grateful that it happens here within the jurisdiction of Umvoti.
Understandably so, so you do say that the president has been endorsed by the nation in this regard, respecting the legacy that he leaves behind. Well, we do understand that such marathons, how do we properly communicate them to make them into the likes of the Comrades Marathon, your Two Oceans? We've seen people joining in saying they are growing confidence in this marathon. How do we then properly communicate such marathons to the people in our societies?
Yes, I must say that life is about trial and error. You know, if you look at, if you compare this year's marathon against the last year's marathon, you'll see the difference, that indeed we're improving. As we're improving, the marathon is growing in leaps and bounds. If you look at the number of the participants, this year surpasses the last year's ones. So indeed, we are actually growing. And we'll be taking note. We are seeing some gaps here and there, and we'll perfect as we move along. Definitely next year, we'll be at a new height.
Thank you very much there, Mr. Ngobeni. Having it there, Palesa, from Ngobeni, who is the executive mayor of Umvoti, telling us that they are only cutting the pattern from all the well-acknowledged marathons, saying that in due time and in due course, this marathon would be of much significance, telling us the people that are actually taking part are acknowledging and admiring the work that the president has done for our country, endorsing the legacy of the president. Well, we do understand that the president will be here today to give out the medals and the achievement certificates and so forth, but we will be on the ground, Palesa, giving you full updates as the day progresses. From us here in Umvoti, it's back to you guys in studio.